Chris Eubank missed weight by 0.5 pounds, and it ran that man $500,000. Okay, listen. So Chris Eubank and Conor Benn are finally fighting. They're fighting in the middleweight division. The weight limit's like 160 pounds. Conor Benn typically fights at 100 and let's rewind. They've been beefing for a minute. I've been waiting for this fight for so damn long. I love Conor Benn's Mike Tyson style. Chris Eubank, I've seen him. He can actually stand and box, and he has some power. Both these guys generally hate each other. If you guys have been watching any of the media that has been leading up to this, bro, they've been going at it. Chris Eubank Sr. sounds like he needs to just give his son up for adoption.
I would never be in your corner. You're a disgrace. I will not be an accomplice to their stupidity, to their circus.
He sounds like he met his son somewhere begging for change. He don't sound like he loves his son. But then on other notes, he sounds like, oh yeah, that's my boy.
He's my son. I will love him all the days of my life.
Chris Eubank Jr. is going through it. We need to check on him. Ahead of this fight, we've been seeing a lot of press about it. We've been seeing them going back and forth. They've had to have security stand in between them. This is a heated fight. We don't want to miss this tomorrow. I'm not missing this fight. This is a fight I've been waiting to see. But back to the topic at hand. Let's talk about how he missed 0.5 pounds. Don't mind the spit up. My newborn I have a newborn, guys. Don't judge me. I'm sorry. It is what it is. He missed weight by 0.5 pounds. The weight limit was 160 pounds. Now, seeing as I fight, I know all about this. I've had fighters miss weight on me. 201.6.
Whoa.
197.8. Nice job.
Fear no man walking this fucking earth. Go drop the weight.
1 more hour.
You got 1 hour. What time is it right now?
And I can give you guys the background on what happens when they miss weight, what's supposed to go down, what you as the fighter who made weight like the professional, what you have the option to do, all that stuff. He missed weight by 0.2 pounds the first time. So whenever you miss weight, you get 2 chances to make weight. You have 1 more chance after, okay, you miss weight, boom, let's say you're a pound over. They give you about an hour to go make weight again. You don't make weight that second time, now we get into the bread and butter, what really is about to happen, okay? So he missed weight the second time. They came back in at 0.5 over. He was 160.5. First time he was 160.2. Second time he was 160.5. Not very professional, if you ask me. I hate it when guys don't make weight. So he missed his weight, but I need y'all to know how much they were scheduled to make for this fight. In total, the fight purse was reported to be $23 million. Hey, they making bread at that level. $23 million was expected to be made for this fight. Now, it was a 60-40 split with Chris Eubank getting 60%, Conor Benn getting 40%. Obviously, Chris Eubank is the A side, Conor Benn is the B side. Because he lost, he didn't make weight. Now he's sitting, Chris Eubank's supposed to be making 12.8 mil, while Conor Benn's supposed to be making 10 million. 12.3 mil now, 10.5 mil.
Show me the money. Show me the motherfucking money.
Hey, before I even have to get in there and take punches, you telling me I just made $500,000 off you not missing weight? I'll take it. So at the higher levels, yes, like if you miss weight, take it out they check. I need that, right? I need that extra meal, like the Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. When Ryan missed weight, what was it, 2 mil that he had to give to Devin Haney because of it? Oh yeah, run me my extra cheese. That's gonna handle taxes, coaches' fees, all camp fees. That's money that stays in my pocket now. So you just paid for my camp. You paid for my camp. Thank you for missing weight. Thank you. You missed weight. You paid for my camp. Thank you. Now, let's get into some of the things that happens when you do miss weight. You have that hour to go and try and make weight now. You didn't make weight. You come back. Now it's up to the guy who did make weight what he wants to do. Obviously, number one option, you don't have to fight. You're well within your rights to call off the fight. You're like, you know what? You didn't make weight. I made weight like a professional. Now, a lot of times there are guys who just drastically don't make weight. So Yeah, like they'll be 6, 7 pounds, 4, 5, 6, 7 pounds over. Yeah, we're not fighting. I'm not doing that. Because then that just shows you can even try. If you decide to go past the venture of, okay, you didn't make weight, I still want to fight. Because like I said, Conor Benn, Chris Eubank, they've been beefing. It's been nothing but beef. So why would we not see the fight that we want to see? Now that Conor Benn said, yeah, we're going to fight. But guess what? I want my money off the bat. That's what's written in the contract. You get to now take you. That's what all these clauses in the contract are. And also, you can also say you now have a rehydration clause. You can't get over a certain amount on fight day. That's going to hurt him. And that's going to go into my predictions of this fight. Like, this is my predictions of the fight are more along the lines of I think Conor Benn is going to win in the later rounds. I think Ben is going to have fresh legs because Conor Benn usually fights at 147. He's coming up in weight. This was an easy weight cut for him. Bro, look like he's been chilling his whole camp. This ain't new to him. So he's been chilling at 147 is what he normally fights at. He's coming up to 160 for this fight. He probably walks around 170. Now, Chris Eubank, because he's struggling to make the 160, he probably walk around 190, 195. I know dudes who fight at middleweight and they barely make the weight, super middle, that'll walk around close to 200, maybe even 200. Now, a lot of times when guys do that, yes, the cut is drastic. It sucks. So a lot of guys can recover really well, rehydrating, knowing how to eat properly, dieting, salt retention, all that. But if you have a certain amount you can't get over going into the fight, your legs, you're like, why do my legs feel so stiff? Why can't I step so as hard as I want to anymore? Why do I feel like my shoulders are heavy? That's what happens when you can't get that weight back. He now has a rehydration clause placed on him where he can't get over 170 pounds fight night. That's going to be a little scary for you, Eubank. Because, like I said, Conor Benn's coming up in weight. He's already a power puncher at 147. He's coming up in weight. Like, yeah, obviously if I go up in weight, you're used to taking these heavier punches from guys. But now you're weight drained. You don't have that same power. You don't have the stamina in your legs anymore. This is going to get a little scary in that 8th, 10th round of a 12-round fight. It's going to come down to now Eubank has to really know how to pace. We're going to see if he can adjust. We're going to see his boxing ability. For me, I've had 3 opponents miss weight. 3. I'm talking, we're supposed to be at no more than, you can't be over 200, you can't be 200.1, 200 you have to be 199.9 pretty much. You can't, like, my coach don't even say dabble at 200, be 199.9. I've had dudes come in at 206. I've had dudes come in at 202, 205. One of my fights, he came in at 201. I said, go make that weight. But that's because behind the scenes, it was supposed to be a 4-rounder. It got pushed to a 6-rounder. I said, if I'm gonna get played on this contract, you better make weight. He didn't make weight the first time. He came in at 201. Then he came in at 200.2 after the hour. You know what I told him? I said, you didn't make weight? We go down to the 4 rounds like I wanted, like I trained for, or there's no fight. There's no fight. Long story short, we ended up fighting because I took everything because he started making comments to me. He started saying, "What, you scared to fight a real fighter at 6?" So I said, "I'll beat the brakes off your ass." Anyways, I've had fighters miss weight, and I've almost told guys, "Yeah, no, we're not fighting it." Because making weight is it's a part of the profession, bro. You signed the contract. Make the weight. You can't talk nothing to me if you sign a contract and say, yeah, I can make 160, and I'm gonna beat you. You can't even make the weight, so how can you say you're gonna do what you're gonna do? I don't believe a thing you saying, but I'm excited for the fight. Let me know y'all fight predictions. Let me, bro, $500,000 for missing weight by 0.5 pounds. 500,000 buckaroos for missing weight by 0.5 pounds. Yo. Get your bread, Conor Benn. Get your bread. I can't wait for the fight tomorrow. Make sure y'all let me know in the comments what you guys think, what your fight prediction is, who y'all got winning. Like I said, I'm taking Conor Benn by TKO 8th or 9th round. Late 8th, early 9th. We'll see y'all back here after the fights tomorrow. We out of here, y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. We out.